Hey, what is up guys? This is Lemillion Nation coming to you again with another video. No spoiler warning. These are the spoilers for My Hero Academia chapter 286. Now guys, this chapter does not start off really where we left off last chapter. It's kind of a shift in scenes. This chapter was just so amazing, guys. Like I'm telling you, your mind is gonna be blown with all of the new information that we got so far in the spoilers. Like, remember to subscribe. Please subscribe. The more you subscribe, the more you like, the more you comment, is the more videos I'll put out, and the more information that you'll have quickly as well too. Alright, so guys, let's get into all the spoilers that we saw this chapter so far. No, guys, we saw Shigaraki there. Half of his face was burnt, charred. We saw Bakugo falling to the ground, and Todoroki grabbed him, as well as he's holding up Endeavor as well. That was what we saw there, but oh my god, Deku was looking at Bakugo in shock. Bakugo, like he said, we think he says to win alone without friends, and then he actually falls when then Todoroki grabs him. But it seems like he was saying like, Deku, after I did this, you have to see how best you can fight Shigaraki for the rest of the time. Because guys, there's a bombshell in this spoiler so far. I don't want to reveal it right now, just continue listening. I believe that one of our predictions from last week came true, and I'm heartbroken. I'm nearly at the point of tears. My god.
You serious?
Alright, let me just continue and tell you guys exactly what happened. No, so we're there and we see Deku in shock, and Deku like goes Super Saiyan rage. You saw the time when Goku actually saw that Krillin died. When Deku saw Bakugo falling from the sky, we saw Deku take on a sort of rage that we have never seen before. Even in the fight against Shigaraki is angrier than then, because this time he doesn't have any eyes in it at all. His eyes are like whited out completely. He's gone into a monstrous rage, just like when Naruto went into 6 Tails for the first time. Complete white pupil rage. We saw Deku there, and Shigaraki was still being controlled by All For One, and we saw that Deku bit the quirk amplified the what do you call it again, the tentacle like things that Shigaraki extended out to pierce Bakugo. Deku bit it. We know that he lost use of his arm, and Deku, maybe it's just in the rage, Deku bit it and broke it completely with his teeth. Just imagine that, with his teeth.
Bruh.
And then he was saying, no, reverse it. Guys, let me tell you, it looked as if Bakugo got his quirk stolen.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
Because we even saw further on down the chapter where All For One was talking and was saying useless blood was spilled. And it's like he's probably saying that he got a useless quirk. He wanted he wanted one for all from Deku, and not Bakugo's explosion quirk. You know? Like he was there, and then we saw him grab Deku. We reached out and grabbed Deku.
Got him! Got him!
When Deku wasn't decaying, we saw him with like his 3 fingers grabbing Deku. Remember that one of his arms lost 2 fingers, so he's holding on to Deku completely. This time he got to touch Deku, and you know that once he touches someone, he can steal their quirk. We see All For One looking out of Shigaraki's face. I don't know if this is real or this is an imagination or something, but Shigaraki's face was completely cracked. I don't think this is an imagination. Shigaraki's face was completely cracked, and we saw All For One inside of Shigaraki's body, literally smiling, as Shigaraki was there with his teeth opened up, his face cracked up completely and half burnt, like he's healing, but he isn't completely healed as yet. Guys, this chapter was a bombshell. So he grabbed onto Deku, and this was what happened next. Like Deku went into his inner world, and he was like in vestige form. You know what? When it comes up where like user of One for All is actually inside their inner world, and we see all of the other, and then you see all of the other vestiges. Deku was in the vestige form. It was like All for One was in there as well, and he was talking to Shigaraki, holding Shigaraki, strangling Shigaraki, and saying that he was there to help him, this, that, and the other. Like, they were saying a lot in this chapter. All for One was saying a lot to Shigaraki and strangling him. It was like he was trying to take him over completely and saying that he helped him. He needs to give him back his body. You need to give him his body right now and give him the power that he has. Like he wants to take over Shigaraki completely, and then he was like he's trying to take Deku's power there too. And we saw Nana Shimura come and actually grab Deku and say, "Oh, you can't move in this world as yet. We've got to fix that." Let's cut away from right here, right now. We saw like Uraraka, they were over Gigantomachia, helicopters flying over him, and they were saying that, look at all this destruction. Like, Uraraka knew that she had a bad feeling before and thought it would come to something like this due to the amount of encounters they had with Shigaraki from before. So that was what happened there with Gigantomachia. We finally got a flash over to where Gigantomachia was, but let's flash back. So we saw Nana Shimura interact with Shigaraki this time for the first time, I believe. Like she interacted with him, and he said to her, he said to her, grandmother? He said, "Oh, you're my grandma." Like, it seems like as if she's talking to him, trying to tell him that All for One is like using him. I don't know if that's going to interfere with all what All for One is actually doing, because he's actually inside Deku's world. He's touching Deku. Todoroki screamed out, "Deku, Deku, Midoriya," after he saw All for One grab his face, thinking that he's going to get his quirk stolen now. And that's and basically after we saw Shigaraki say grandmother, that's where we cut off for right now. So those are all the spoilers I have right now. Remember to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. And
to speak, yeah, quick to change your mind. And I know it's me that followed you in blind. I could say that you didn't need, but you wanted me. Maybe I was wrong, even once wasn't anything. So if we had another chance, I would never let you steal my heart. Bring me back to life. Maybe I was wrong, even once wasn't anything.